Hello there guys. Today the project is about the patio restoration. It's a brick patio as you can see, and obviously it needs a lot of work. As you can see, there's a lot of weed everywhere, then there are certain gaps that need to be fixed. So overall I have a pretty good plan on how we're going to tackle this project. In terms of what we need to do first is I've already sprayed weed killer. So as you can see, it's a lot of weed that's dry. In the next step, what I'm going to do is whatever is remaining, I'm just going to pull it by hands, like with the hand like this. And then I've already started pressure washing on the other side. So we're going to continue to do the pressure wash. As you can see, even with the pressure wash, it looks much better. And then once the pressure wash is complete, we're just going to look around and areas that actually need more maintenance in terms of the edges. So as you can see here, so what I'm going to do is obviously this is not level, it's not even in sync with the rest of the floor. This seems like this is sinking, so I'm going to use concrete kind of to put a little bit of base around it, and then we're just going to realign all these bricks here. So give it a good nice finish, and then we'll move on to the actual kind of the finishing steps. We're going to use the sand to fill all the gaps, and then we're going to go put the top coat and all the other important parts. But for now, the most crucial part is the prep work, so let's continue. So as you can see, between the joints we have a lot of this mold and growth. This is kind of the most frustrating part of the job. Even with the pressure wash, it stinks a lot, and then it splits everywhere and all that. So this is kind of the time consuming part and the frustrating part. So I'll just say let's be patient and kind of work through these and make sure that we can touch every joint, because as you can see, even if we leave one, it's gonna come back. So in order for us to kind of do the job right, we have to be a little bit patient and take our time. All right guys, so we're done with the first step. The power wash part is done. Wasn't easy, to be honest, very messy, but we had to get to every joint. And now you can see the joints are open now, so hopefully the sand is gonna form a good bond between these joints. Now the next step is, obviously I've mixed up the concrete premix here in this bucket, and now I'm just gonna cover up this part, this curve here, bend here, with the concrete, and hopefully that kind of levels up the floor, and then we kind of get to the fun part. Alright guys, so the setup is pretty simple. I just poured a little bit of concrete on the edges, and I clean up the break like this, okay, and then I use this rubber mallet to kind of align it. Yeah, as you can see, that's pretty much what it is. So overall, this round before was pretty bad. Now it looks much better. All right guys, now all the prep work is complete. We're actually ready to put the sand, and for this one I'm using this Polymeric sand for the paver joint. So what it's going to do is, if you look at these joints, there's obviously gaps in here, right? And in the summertime there's a lot of weed and other vegetation that kind of grows in here. So this is going to help with that, and then we're going to top it off with the joint sealer. So that will be the last step. So we're going to apply this sand here, follow the recommended process, and we'll go from there. All right guys, so as you can see, we're done with the sand part. We swept everything. We just need to blow it clean before we activate it with water. Overall, this step was way more difficult than I thought. It needs a lot of work. So yeah, just be patient and be prepared that if you have gaps, or if you have any newer areas in your paver, you may need to put in a lot more work. But other than that, I mean, so far everything is okay. It's just that it's taking longer than I had expected. But anyway, we'll see how it goes. Alright guys, so now we're ready to activate the joints. As per the manufacturer's recommendation, we're gonna wait it for 30 seconds and then wait for a little bit and then do another 30 seconds, and you start from the lowest point on the slope, which in my case is right here. So like this, we're just gonna start off. And that's how it's gonna go. Alright guys, so we had rain for the last day or two, so that kind of resulted in, in some areas where I do see like a concentration of the sand. So I'm gonna use the brush and remove that sand, the extra sand, before we're ready to apply the top coat. So just some more cleanup to do, and then we are ready for the top coat. And as a final step, I'm gonna blow with air wherever sand is remaining. I'm just gonna blow it away. Alright guys, so finally the last step hopefully is with the application of this wet look sealer, the top coat. And I'm going to use this roller. I thought about spraying it, but then I have a very large patio, so I like roller may be more efficient. And I'm using this product from Home Depot. I think there are other better products out there in the market, but this was the only one that's available in store, so I'm settling for this one. It's a high gloss finish. Hopefully, with a couple of coats it comes out better, so I'll give you the final picture. But apart from that, that's how the process goes. Continue working in small sections like this, and yeah, we can come back for the second coat. Obviously I think we would need that, but we don't want to waste the material. So yeah, just work in small sections and go like that. All right guys, so finally the moment of truth. I just got done with the second coat. It looks pretty good, to be honest. It's not professional grade, I should say, mainly because of a couple of reasons. Maybe the material. I could have used a better material, something online that I could have ordered for the top coat. Plus, probably in hindsight should have given it more time to dry the sand, the polymeric sand, because I had overnight rain. So I may have kind of rushed the process a little bit. Yeah, prep wise maybe I could have done a little bit more, but to be honest, from where it was before and to what it is, it's a day and night difference. So yeah, not professional grade, but definitely worth it. I would just say one final thought in terms of how to apply the sealant. The roller was, I think, way too difficult. The sprayer on me kind of, because the material is thicker, the sprayer wouldn't work. So just find the right sprayer. I think for the first coat, go with the sprayer and then kind of apply the roller. But other than that, I hope you like and enjoy this video. Leave me a comment. Thank you. Have a good day.